President of FJC Security. Matthew, I am curious, based on your training, what is your assessment of how officers responded in this situation, considering the fact that chokeholds have been prohibited in New York?
Sonny, well, I have to tell you, in 28 years of federal, state, and local law enforcement, I have arrested or participated in the arrest of hundreds of suspects. I have never seen anyone use a chokehold to arrest someone. It is our duty in this situation to effect an arrest that keeps the public safe and keeps us safe at the same times. And I can't imagine for the life of me, when you look at that video, the person went right for the neck. He choked him. When Mr. Garner said he couldn't breathe, he continued to choke him. When it was clear that he was lifeless, no one gave him first aid. There were officers there that didn't help. And that's another issue that I've had since the beginning of this incident. We were always taught to administer first aid when people needed it, and this wasn't done in this case.
Well, Matthew, I think we need to mention that Officer Pantaleo's attorney has indicated that this was not a chokehold, that Officer Pantaleo, what people are calling a chokehold, did not perform a chokehold. What do you say about that?
How can he say it wasn't a chokehold? He was choking him by the neck. The suspect said he couldn't breathe, and he kept choking him. You know, I watched this video in its entirety last week, and it makes me sick as a law enforcement officer to think that anyone would have to do that. We have progressive use of force. We have nightsticks, PR-24. We have stripes and holds that we can deal with people that are not compliant, but none of those were used in this case. And I can tell you that I have always been taught that there are 100 different ways we can get somebody down to the ground, get them handcuffed, and get them in custody without incident. But I have never been taught to grab someone around the neck and hold them until they pass out.
I'm Yasmin Vasugian with the Daily Share at this hour. Microsoft issued an emergency fix for all supported versions of its Windows